This is Taiwan Talk.
This is Taiwan Talk on ICRT.
Welcome to Taiwan Talk. I'm Eric Smith, and today I'm with Fong, who you go by the Chinese name of Wu. That's Ko Tian Wu, like, very common Chinese surname.
Yeah.
And Fong is Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah. All right, but what's your original Turkish name?
My original Turkish name is a really very long name, Uğur Rifat Karova.
So which one is the family name?
Family name is the last one. The Karova is my family name, and my name is Uğur Rifat. I have two names, but in my city, my parents, they call me Rifat. That is my Turkish name. But in Taiwan, Rifat. It's really very hard for Taiwanese people to pronounce my name Rifat, like they call me Rifat, like a pampangder. And so that's why I just.
So did you take Wu because of the Wu in your original name?
Yeah, it means luck in Turkish.
Okay.
Uğur, it means luck. So when I first came to Taiwan, my friend, he gave me the name of Wu, the family name.
Family name.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a very interesting road for you because you've been in Taiwan for about 5 or 6 years now, and you're now one of the most recognizable hosts on local television for hosting variety shows. And you also managed to win a Golden Bell for Best Host. I think it was in 2012, last year.
Yeah.
So that's just amazing. It's a wild story. So let's hear the story. How did you end up in Taiwan in the first place?
Yeah, because I got a scholarship from Taiwanese government, and I came to Taiwan to study. And I did my master here in Taiwan at Shida,
okay.
National Taiwan Normal University Political Science Department. Then I attended the PhD Department of Education, also in the same university. But when I was in Taiwan, I like to be on the stage, like in Turkey, because I'm a travel guide. I was a travel guide when I was in Turkey.
I see.
So I wanna tell stories to people. When I came here, I said, I can use Chinese, so I can tell the stories to people. And I went to comedy club. And I started to tell the stories to the people in Chinese.
In Chinese,
because I want to do something different than the other foreigners. So I want to tell jokes in Chinese language, and I want to make people happy. Like in Turkey, I used to speak German and English, and I did the same thing in Chinese. And then the producers, some of the producers, they think, okay, this guy maybe can help us, and they offer me a couple of small roles in the dramas or TV shootings, so small TV programs. And then I thought it's a good chance to catch. I didn't want to say, this is just for fun, because I didn't want to do this thing for fun. I just want to do this thing for professional, because the chance came to me, and I want to just grab the chance. So from that point, I just started to entertain people on the stage, in the TVs, anywhere. Some people called me to, Kaohsiung. I've been there. I just went to Kaohsiung.
Like as a host for a party or
anything,
all kinds
anything.
of...
I did anything for free. I did anything for, very cheap prices.
So you
I did anything.
Paid your dues, work your way up from the bottom.
Yeah, I just did anything.
I see.
I just asked people. I went to all the places. I just knocked the doors. I say, hey, do you need host? Some people said, host, foreigner, Chinese, it's impossible, because a foreign-looking guy never did a big show in Taiwan. Because in the world, nobody, like CNN, BBC, all the big channels, they use native speakers.
Right.
Nobody use, foreigners for the TV shows. Just small part they can use. Gimmick.
Right, exactly,
like
exactly
gimmick,
the word. Yeah.
But here, they offer me the show. Maybe they thought, okay, maybe 2 months, 3 months. And I started to do hosting. Then it became 2 years, including the best award. The best travel host award. And
right.
nobody think that. Nobody
thought it was possible.
Nobody thought that it's possible, because it was impossible the first time, 47 years in the Taiwanese entertainment, the TV industry. Nobody got it. As a foreign face.
First time in history.
That was amazing. And then we got a couple of awards from mainland China, and show also spread to the other countries, like Malaysia, Singapore, also Chinese.
The whole Chinese-speaking world.
People can watch many places in Chinese speaking world.
So where did you learn your Chinese?
I studied Chinese in Turkey 4 years, and then I came here. So Turkey and Taiwan.
So culturally, Turkey and Taiwan are very, very different.
It's totally different.
You're hosting shows where you're trying to reach a Taiwanese audience, and yet you do not come from this background. You don't have their history. You don't. So how does that work for you? What I guess what I'm asking is, what are the universal things that you latch onto to be able to do this job?
I think maybe the universal thing is the laugh. I just want to make them laugh. I just want to make them happy, to smile. because I don't know. I mean, I don't know all the history. I don't know the religious, practical, the things that they are taught. I don't know anything. But I want, and I know something that we all need. This is the smile. Also, I'm lucky that I studied in Taiwan at least almost 5-6 years. So that helps me. I can observe people. I try to find what they like. I try to watch the TV shows, and I want to find something that they didn't see before. So I want to give them from the perspective of a foreigner. Because when I meet a Taiwanese audience, or when I meet a Taiwanese friend, I just want to be myself. Because I like to have fun, I like to smile. So I just use my own character to help people, also attract people. Maybe this is the most important thing. Some people, they come here, they still feel they are foreigner. But I came here, I just want to use one eyes from the Taiwanese perspective. Sometimes I want to think as a Taiwanese. Because they have really very simple life. Also the entertainment, they love very simple things. So that's why sometimes I catch their humor, and I try, kind of experiment. I try new jokes on the stage.
The ones that work, you perfect it, and the ones that don't, you drop them.
Yeah, I drop them. If I catch the soul of people on the stage, everything comes just from my spirit. Everything comes from my heart.
I'm Eric Smith reporting for Taiwan Talk. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to join us again tomorrow.
This is Taiwan Talk.
This is Taiwan Talk on ICRT.
I'm Eric Smith, and welcome to Taiwan Talk. Turkish national Fong is one of the most recognizable faces on local TV as a travel and variety show host. Fong has both excellent Chinese language skills and an engaging personality, allowing him to connect with local audiences. But I asked him about the difficulties of translating humor. It's a very famous saying that humor is one of the hardest things to translate. Even an English joke into Chinese or vice versa. Yeah. When I try sometimes with my wife, she looks at me like, ni hao bun. It's sometimes really hard, right, to translate. Yeah. So you get around that by how?
I really don't, actually, I really don't know the answer. Sometimes in our TV shows, I just go with the flow. With the flow, really, I don't, because in our TV show we don't have any
script.
Any script. You don't have any script. Everything goes on live.
It's just ad lib. Just go.
Just go with the rhythm.
So sometimes there must be some spectacular failures.
Yeah. Happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes happens, because sometimes I meet people on the location that they can't speak Chinese. The old guy.
Daigi.
Yeah, Daigi. they speak Taiwanese, and I can't speak that much Taiwanese, so it's a big conflict. But it also brings a lot of laughter for the people.
Sure.
Because they never saw a foreigner who speaks Chinese for entertainment on the TV. So I just use this advantage to try to give them a quality TV show, also all quality comedy shows. And this is really fantastic for me, because I'm learning every day. I feel myself like 6 years old kid here, because I came to Taiwan 6 years ago, and this is my 6th year in Taiwan, so I feel myself like 6 years old, Taiwanese guy. And when I go on the stage, I just use a very simple guy. I just want to use the title of celebrity or a star. I just use myself like Fong. I just go to the people's life, and I just want to be myself, become their friend, become their family member. So maybe getting closer to people, let them happier.
And you have a bit of, I guess you could call it, humility in your approach to it.
Yeah.
You just want to have fun.
Yeah, I just wanna because I just wanna get closer to people. I share a lot of photos on my Facebook. People like to, for example, comment, and they ask me questions.
A little
I
community.
respond to their questions. I'm going outside the night markets. I drink what they drink. I eat what they eat. I see what they see. So I listen what they listen. So maybe I can, what can I say? I can, take a breath of Taiwanese culture. So I give them in a Taiwanese and also in an international way.
Right, you're almost like showing them their culture through your eyes. So have you pretty much seen every corner of this island at this point?
Taiwan, I roll because as everybody knows, Taiwan is a small island.
Yeah.
So in 2 years, because I'm shooting this TV show for 2 years, and I already saw, not everywhere, but I saw most of the places.
Yeah. You have a favorite spot?
Yeah, I have a favorite spot. I always say my favorite spot is the eastern part of Taiwan.
Oh, me too.
Like Hualien,
Me too.
Taidong, because less people.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, nice, beautiful mountains, beautiful sea. And those people, some of them, they really didn't see any foreigner before. When I take the camera or microphone, when I go there shoot their life, they are really amazing happy to share their culture and life with us. So I'm always very happy to be in Taitung and Hualien, the east part of Taiwan.
And you've traveled, I'm assuming, all over Europe, all over Asia. What do you think makes Taiwan different or unique?
I think the most important thing here, Taiwan or Taiwanese people always say "ren qing wei," because in Taiwan people have really very simple life. They have really very simple life. When I was in Tokyo, I mean, it's a very modern city, but people are very busy. I mean, they are sometimes lost in the crowd. Yeah, people are lost in the crowd. Also in Shanghai, also big cities like international cities in the world, they are really very busy. But when I come to Taiwan, I see like a small city. I mean, because Taiwan, the island for us and for a Turkish guy, is a kind of a small city.
Very small, yeah,
very small. So I feel the simple, and they're
so they haven't lost their connection to the community and that small feeling.
Because I mean, 他们的要求也没有那么高. Because you don't have a lot of connections with the world. Taiwan,
it's not officially a country and all of that kind of stuff.
Because if you don't have officially recognized by the other countries, you cannot connect with the other countries in a political way.
Right.
So this stress is less than the others.
So it's a blessing in some ways.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, final question. Not that many Taiwanese tourists visit Turkey.
Yeah.
What would you recommend for Taiwanese people who might be listening? Any tips or any information that you want to share? Do you think of yourself in some ways as sort of an ambassador for your home country?
Yes, because wherever I am, I'm also, representing my country, also my culture. So in Chinese-speaking world, I'm a Turkish guy, so I need to introduce my culture to the people. Also, when I go outside Taiwan, I introduce Taiwanese culture. I want to introduce Taiwanese culture to people, the life history to the people. So when Taiwanese people really, if they want to really see something amazing, they need to choose Turkey because, for example, Jesus' mom,
Mary.
Mary, she has a house in Turkey, and the first church of the world is in Turkey. For example, the Muma, Troy, is in Turkey. Santa Claus was born in Turkey, and the first wine of the world
created
in Turkey, and the money what we use now, they created in Turkey, and the many amazing things actually started in Anatolia, today's Turkey. That's why if Taiwanese people really go to Turkey, they're gonna see the western part of the world and the eastern part of culture
mixed together in one place.
Amazing mix. They're gonna love Turkey, and also food. Yeah, the biggest food culture in the world, like Chinese, French, and Turkish food culture, is the biggest in the world.
Thanks for tuning in to Taiwan Talk. Reporting for ICRT, I'm Eric Smith.